Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the 100th video that I'm going to upload on YouTube. 100 videos. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I started this channel on August the 12th, 2017. This is 4 months and 10 days ago, folks. And I hit 100 subscribers about a week ago, and you regulars out there, you know, I was so excited. We were at about 85 video subscribers, and they were coming, and I was telling you 15 to go, 12 to go, 10 to go, and we just blew past 100. We got to like 95, and then the next day, gosh, within 24 hours, we're at 103. Well, today, 132 subscribers. They just keep coming. They're just coming. Thank you, folks. Keep coming. This is fantastic. Some of you folks are telling your friends, and it's happening. It's happening. I love it. I can see 150 subscribers in my future already. I can't believe I'm talking about 150 subscribers coming up when I was just talking about 100 back here. Oh, fabulous. 100 uploads. 100 videos. I've forgotten some of the videos I made. I look at my lists of the videos I've done, and I'll go, oh yeah, I did that one. Oh yeah, I did that one. It's unbelievable. 100 videos. Now, if you've never been here before, this is what you get. You get this guy talking to his smartphone. But I've got a bunch of playlists out there that you may want to check out. I've got playlists out there about traveling to Germany, like Berlin and so on. I've got playlists on Italy, traveling in California. I've done playlists on some of my cruises I've been on, because I love going on cruises. I've done how-to videos on how to get a good deal on a cruise and this type of thing. What's a repositioning cruise, and how to get the best deal, and what to pack, and what to do even before you get on the ship. All kinds of videos. And now the dailies. Every day I'm doing a video, usually five a week, and each topic ranges. If you like the videos I'm doing, give me a thumbs up on this. It really helps. Send me a comment on anything you want to tell me about. YouTube watches. They watch me to make sure that I respond to you, and I get thumbs ups. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Join my little army. 132. It's awesome. We're going for 150, then we're going for 200, and we're going beyond. It's fantastic. Now, today I have a topic for you that I wanted to discuss with you. And you might have heard a little bit about it already on the news channels, or not. It depends on what TV you watch. Fake news or real news. It's called wave season. The cruise ship industry. This is the absolute beginning of the wave season. And what that means is between now, December, January 2017-18, and about March, the next 3 months, the cruise companies are pulling out all the stops to get you to commit to a cruise on their cruise line, on their ships. And the way they're enticing you to come on and book with us is they're offering you deals. They're offering you all kinds of offers. And my job today is to try to help you figure out what the heck some of these offers mean, and what they're all about, and whether they're worth your while to consider or not. What's the offer you really want to go after, and what's the offer that's so-so. And I've written down a bunch of these terms and some of these deals. Here go the glasses, because, folks, I got to read this off to you so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, types of offers, promotions, okay? Understand this. Carnival has 100 ships. Carnival. So if you figure out 2,500 to 3,000 passengers per ship, per night, think about how many cruises they've got to sell, okay? A husband and wife decide, to go on a cruise. Two friends decide to go on a cruise. That's a win. That's a huge win. But that's one cabin. And you got a cruise ship with, 4,000 passengers on it. We're talking 1,800 cabins. That's a lot of cruises. Cruises are usually a week long, 5 days long, 10 days, they vary, but a lot of them are a week to 10 days. So you just think about this. How many times does Carnival, Holland America, Celebrity, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and all the other lines that are out there, how many cruises do they have to sell to get these 80, 90% occupancy rates Cruise ships lose money if they don't have at least 85% occupancy. I mean, below 85%, they're kind of breaking even. It's the last 15% that the money comes in. Because remember, you got gas in the tank of the cruise ship, okay? You got the water making equipment on board. You got the electrical generators. You got the employees. You got your crew. Then you got all your hotel staff, your resort staff. The swimming pools are there. Everything's there. That last 15% is everything. So here we go with a list of promotions and what does it mean for you, okay? So if you're looking for a cruise and they say something like free cabin upgrades, book now and you get a free cabin upgrade. Well, cruises used to come in sort of three kinds of cabins. There were the inside cabins, no windows. Then there were the outside ocean view cabins. And then the cabins with like a balcony, which at one time almost were non-existent, but they kind of came into force, and they're now big time. Balcony cabins dominate the industry. But in that category, you've got your regular balcony cabin and then an upgrade, and that can be a little larger room, a larger balcony area. Could be an owner's suite, a penthouse suite, a club suite. They're now coming up with all kinds of names for cabins. Spa cabins, spa suite, which you book this kind of cabin, you get these kinds of extras. You book this class of cabin, you get these kinds of extras, because cruise ships are becoming more and more segregated, class-oriented, okay? There are certain areas of a ship you can't go to if you're an inside passenger or just a regular balcony passenger. You can't go to, say in Norwegian, you can't go to the Haven. That's the exclusive spa area. They have exclusive adult-only swimming pool area, sun deck area, spa area. But then this is what you're coughing up the money, baby. You're paying for that, okay? That's how that works. So cabin upgrades, they're not going to take you from a regular balcony to a first-class penthouse balcony. Forget about it. That's not going to happen. But they will likely offer you some extra perks or some extra room. Some of these deals are worth looking into. We're getting excited about. Others, not so much. You go online, you find the deal, and it's all about the price. What's the price of the cruise is what I want to know. So if I know that a balcony for a week-long cruise that I could normally snag for $1,000, $1,200, and I can now get it for $650, $700, around $100 a night per person, that's a good deal. So cabin upgrades, something to look into, but unless you get a specific offer that really, where you're $150 cost for a cabin versus $100 per night cost per cabin, you can get that as an upgrade, great. But I generally don't take too much stock in that because I know you're never going to move up from an inside room to a balcony. They're never going to upgrade you for that. Now, something called OBC is being tossed around all the time. It's called Onboard Credit or Ship Credit, all right? So if you book a certain class of room from an inside to an ocean view to a balcony to a suite, the higher the grade, there are times where they offer you a shipboard credit starting at maybe $25 per cabin to $50 to $75 to $100 or higher. The scale can be, from $50 to $500. It could be $100 across the board. Every ship has a different deal depending on how eager they are to get bookings for that particular ship, that particular cruise, that particular week. And this is why you want to be on something like vacationstogo.com, which is where I go. You check out vacationstogo.com, you look at a cruise and you say to yourself, I want to be flexible. I want to give the calendar a bit of a range here to see if I can find the right deal in that window for my cruise, whether it's a Caribbean cruise, a Mediterranean cruise, Alaska, or whatever, wherever you want to go. Onboard credits. So if the cruise costs you $800 for a week for a balcony per person, and they're offering you a $50 onboard credit, divide it in half, it's $25 each. It's not that much of a deal. It sounds great, even if they're offering you $200. $200 onboard credit, ship credit, $200 per cabin. It's $100 a person. It might cover your taxes and fees. So it sounds great, but it's not all that much. The big picture is, what did you pay for the cruise? Okay, if you bought the cruise for $700 and you didn't get a ship credit, or you paid $950 and they gave you a $100 ship credit, it brought you down to $900 a person. That's all it did. The other cruise for $700, $750 is a better deal. Just keep that in mind. Prepaid gratuities. This is a big one. Prepaid gratuities has really taken off in the last couple of years. Norwegian is famous for this. Now I'm noticing a few other lines beginning to offer this. Prepaid gratuities can save you tip money for you and your significant other, either your friend or your wife or your lover, in your cabin. So if there's two of you in the cabin and you can each save $13 a day, that's $26 a day in tip money you don't have to be paying for as a recommended charge on your cruise. Just to give you a quick number, for a week, that's $182 off. So again, if the cruise was $950 and you got the prepaid gratuity, or let's call it $982 to make it simple for me. If it's a $982 cost per person, and you get $182 off, okay, one of you pays $800, the other one pays $982. But if you can get the cruise for $750 with no deal, take the $750 deal. Add the tip money, you're ahead. By the way, a 2-week cruise, you're saving $364. It's all a matter of, the dollars over the time. Some of these 2-week cruises, as I've been telling you, are so good that forget about these offers. The price of the deal is what it's all about. Bonus offers. Norwegian has been famous lately for offering, you take an inside cabin, we'll give you 1 or 2 offers. You take a balcony cabin, we'll give you 2 or 3 offers out of the 5 we offer. If you take a suite, you can get all 5 off. And that would include stuff like prepaid gratuities, perhaps a shipboard credit, a drink package, a specialty dining package, or a Wi-Fi package. And sometimes the Wi-Fi package is only so many minutes. It might be 250 minutes over the entire length of the cruise. And you got to be careful. You can use up 250 minutes awfully fast on a cruise. Quickly, going over some of these offers. Drink packages. Be very careful of drink packages. I warn people on these. There are now 2 kinds of drink packages that I know of, and I think more are coming. There's the regular drink package. There were actually 3. There's the soft drink package, the regular drink package, the premium drink package. Soft drink package, pop. Drink package is like a beer, regular beers, not premium beers, and regular drinks, like a rye and Coke, bar, rye, and Coke. Where the premium drink package, I want a Chivas Regal Scotch. I want a premium beer. You pay extra. But some of these are $90 a day per person. And if you're sharing a cabin with 2 people, and the husband drinks, but the wife doesn't, okay? I don't drink. My wife does. It's the other way around. If she got a drink package, I have to buy a drink package. I have to. It's mandatory. They charge for 2. So when they tell you it's $90 a day, no, that's not 90. It's $180 a day for the cabin, because who's to say that I say I don't drink and my wife does, and I don't buy a drink package, and she orders a beer, and then she looks around and makes sure no one's watching and pours half of it into a cup and gives it to me, and I'm drinking beer out of a coffee cup, and she's drinking the other half of a beer out of a beer glass. Cruise lines aren't stupid. They know what's going on. So even though I'm a teetotaler, I have to pay. So keep in mind for that. These premium drink prices are unbelievable. Even the regular drink prices are crazy. You may be better off just paying for the drink you want, one at a time. But look, I'm telling you, you want the Chivas Regal or the high-end premium booze, they're going to charge you $10, $12 a drink or more. You're going to pay dearly for that. So just to warn you. Specialty dining package. Okay, that's where you have all these restaurants that are apart from the buffet and the dining room. On some cruise lines like Norwegian, you might have 15 different restaurants. On other cruise lines like Holland America, you may only have 2 or 3 specialty restaurants. And then you have your main dining area and your buffet. My personal preference, if I'm on Holland America, I'll eat in the dining room every night. That food is so good, I don't need a specially premium restaurant to outdo it. But if I'm on Norwegian, the dining room may be not as quite high a grade as, say, a Holland America dining room. It's okay. Each line has its own ways. So I might then take advantage of once in a 7-day cruise, I might go to the steakhouse, but it's $50 each. And you got to ask yourself, is this worth $50 additional on my cruise? But then if you got, like I said, you got a killer deal on that cruise, why not? Something to keep in mind. They are now talking about a new dining package called the Premium Dining Package. Cruise lines are like airlines. They're figuring out different ways to charge you for different stuff. Okay, the airlines have gotten really good at it, really deadly at it, and it makes us all angry. Did you know? Did they ever notice that, how pissed off we are with the airlines? They don't care. Because we keep coming back, especially in America. We just keep coming back. Cruise lines are beginning to adopt this. Let's add little premium charges for different stuff by saying to the passenger, hey, you only pay for what you want. You only pay for what you want to use. Where before, it was all included. It's all inclusive. Enjoy yourself. Knock yourself out. Not anymore. So premium dining packages are where if you go to the steakhouse, it used to be, I remember when the steakhouse used to be $15, $20. That wasn't that long ago, 5 years? Then the premium steakhouse went to $40, $50. Now they're talking $60 to $70 for a premium, high-end, or a multi-course celebrity chef type restaurant, specialty restaurant, one of these Wolfgang Puck places. So now the cruise lines are figuring out, we'll offer you a premium dining package either right when you book or right when you get on the ship. The minute you walk on the ship, they're there to try to upsell you. And they're going to say to you, well, for this much money, you can have, for this 1 week cruise, 10-day cruise, whatever, you can have 3, 4 specialty restaurant meals at these 5 restaurants, whatever you want, 1 each. But for this much more money, you can have the premium restaurants. We have 3 of those. You can go to each one of those, one, and one, and you can go to a couple of the other restaurants if you want. Well, you're just laying it out. You really have to ask yourself, am I going to feel seasick on day 4? How do I know that? How do I know that I went out on shore, went to Puerto Vallarta with a couple of friends, and we ended up at this bar on the beach, and I drank too much, and it was off, and I ate too much, and I got back on the ship, and we were supposed to go to that specialty restaurant, and I felt just terrible. And there's a $70 meal I was going to have that you didn't have, but you paid for it, you're on the hook for it, it's over, you're not getting your money back. So I caution you on that. But some of these are being offered now as perks, okay? Again, it used to be included in the deal. Credit for shore excursions, going off the ship and going out for the day. They'll either give you a room credit, $50 or $100, or they'll say to you, we're giving you a $100 credit, but you can only use it for shore excursions. Well, if you're into something really big time, great. If you're not, it won't do you any good. Wi-Fi package or limitless Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi packages were about 100 minutes long to 250 minutes long. Now I'm beginning to hear about unlimited Wi-Fi because the ships are being set up across the entire ship, all cabins, all decks, where you can just use your iPhone or your iPad, and you can have Wi-Fi all you want. I think that's the way of the future anyway, but the cruise lines are trying to find a way to get paid for this because it's costing them a lot of money, millions, to outfit a 15-deck ship that can hold 7,000 people with the staff and the crew and the passengers for Wi-Fi. And you need, capability to handle massive amounts of data. So you need a serious system on board. Because everything has to go up with a satellite, especially if you're, crossing the Atlantic. Signal has to go up, has to come down, whether to Europe or whether to North America or Asia or wherever you happen to be. So Wi-Fi is coming. It will get cheaper as we go along. It will become more common, but at the moment it's still a huge perk and it's a big expense. But Wi-Fi packages are being offered more and more and more. But really, if you're on a 1-week cruise to Mexican Riviera, you have 3 stops. On those 3 stops, you take your phone with you or your laptop with you, go to a bar on shore, free Wi-Fi. Buy a drink, free Wi-Fi. Well, catch up with your email there for free or for the cost of a local beer. And avoid the package on the ship. Shut the darn thing off and get on a holiday. Think about that. Easier said than done. I know, it's not that simple. Another offer being done now, 3rd or 4th passenger free in your cabin. Now, this is great if you've got kids. You're going on a 1-week cruise. Disney might not offer this, but Norwegian will, depending on the cruise, where they'll say, hey, yeah, you're going on a 1-week cruise, Caribbean, great. Mom and Dad get to go for $800 each, $700 each, whatever the deal is. I'm assuming a balcony room again. 3rd and 4th passengers free. Just pay the taxes and the tips. Again, it's expected and that's fair. But the 3rd and 4th passenger for the 2 kids, you get to take them for nothing? Great. Mom and Dad are going to be busy looking after the kids, but it's a family vacation. Knock yourself out. Can be a great deal. For 4 adults, might not be so much fun. 4 young adults, university age, could be a riot. 4 girls, 4 guys, 2 guys, 2 girls. Hey, whatever works for you, okay? 4 guys, 4 girls, like I said. Airfare credits. The higher end cruise lines, the ones that are charging $500 a night, $1,000 a night per passenger, where they only have balcony suites, that would be Seabourn and a few of these high end cruises. They'll offer you a deal, depending on the cruise and the time of year. They'll say to you, if you're coming from the United States to the ship, and the ship is in, let's say the cruise starts in Rome, and it's a 20-day, Mediterranean cruise. It's normally $10,000 a person. We'll throw you a $1,000 airfare credit to come out here. And that might be the difference between taking economy and premium economy, or economy and business class, depending on the airline. Some cruise lines are offering free airfare, absolutely free. The river cruise lines in Europe, these are, again, they're very expensive. I've seen 14-day cruises for $7,000 a person, 14 grand for a cabin minimum, and they'll offer you free airfare economy from New York to Frankfurt, and then you take a bus to the river cruise and you're on your way, and same on the way home. Again, you add up the money, right? You just add it all up. If you can find, as I've said before, if you can find a 1-week cruise in the Caribbean, and instead of you paying $1,000 a person for a cabin, you can get it for $650. And you can find an airfare deal that's a killer deal. Southwest Airlines, JetBlue, Frontier, Spirit, United, American, whoever. If someone offers you a seat sale to get you to Fort Lauderdale or Miami where you can get to the cruise easily, well, then you put the whole thing together, add up your money, and figure how much it's going to cost you. Forget about the offers for free airfare, because you're paying for it. You're paying for the airfare. It's in the cruise. Don't worry about it. It's in the fare. Last thing I'll mention about perks, again, a little more on the high-end side, hotel stays. I think this is going to become much more common, where the cruise line will say, hey, listen, the cruise takes off on Saturday. Why don't you guys fly in on Friday morning, and we'll put you up in a hotel for Friday night. And Saturday morning around 11 o'clock, we'll send a bus over to come and get you. Send a limo. There'll be a shuttle right from this hotel, because we've booked 100 rooms or 200 rooms in this hotel for this cruise for that day, and we're going to send in 2 buses to pick you all up. Grab your luggage right at the lobby, and forget about it. The next time you see your bag, in your cabin, all right? Because soon, check-in will be on your smartphone. You're going to check in when you get to the terminal on your smartphone. You're not even going to talk to an agent. Maybe for 30, you might see one for a quick 30 seconds on the security line, that type of thing, obviously. But you're going to do a lot of your check-in. Your bags are going to be on ship waiting for you when you get to your room later that afternoon. All from the hotel that you were booked in at as part of the cruise. I see this coming because I can see cruise lines making deals with hotel operators for a block price for the rooms. And they'll get the room for $50 a night because they're booking 200 rooms. But they're offering you a $150 package, because the regular retail price of that room is $150. And after the cruise, I can see after the cruise the same thing, where they're going to say, we're going to put you up at a hotel, and you can go home the next day and spend another day at the port that you've landed in. Because a lot of cruisers land in, say, Barcelona, and they got to go home back to North America. They've never seen Barcelona. They've never been there before. Well, the cruise line is now thinking, well, why don't we offer them a 1 or 2 night stay after the cruise in Barcelona? Now you can explore the city for a couple days, and then you fly home. And so it's now a 10-day package deal. See, 1 week cruise, 1 hotel night, 2 hotel nights, all one price, and they can bury into that price all the profits for the cruise line. Smart for them, convenient for the traveler. It might be the deal that makes it work for you. So there you go. There are some definitions of promotions, deals that the cruise lines are offering. The wave season is on for the next 90 days. I'll be making videos about this going forward. Trust me on this one, because it's endless how many deals there are. I'll find some for you, let you know about them. I want to say again, thank you to my viewers. Those of you who are not subscribers, who just stumbled upon this guy. Those of you who watch me all the time. The relatives out there who say, I watch you every day. I watch you every day. I'm watching you. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my non-subscribers, anyone who gives me a thumbs up, people who comment on my videos. I want to thank you for watching me. I encourage you to share my videos with friends and associates. Share my videos on Facebook if you can. Help promote my channel to the world. I'd like to grow it up. I do this for a living, just so you know. This is my job. I get paid by the advertisers that advertise on my videos. It's a fraction of a penny per view. So it's not a lot of money per view, but it adds up. So the more subscribers I can get, the more video viewers I can get, the more YouTube takes my channel seriously, and they bump me up on the search engines. And if someone puts in wave season cruise ship, one of Bruce's videos pops up and says, why don't you check this guy out? And it just makes such a difference for me. We're now averaging about 500 views a day. We were at about 150 views about a month ago, and we're growing. It's fantastic. I so appreciate it. I'm humbled. It's the 22nd of December. If I don't post a video between now and the 24th or the 25th, Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays to all of you. Thank you so much for watching my channel, tolerating this low quality video, and I will see you next time on Traveling with